This is Business Week Armenia, ＳիվիլNeթ's weekly economic digest. Here is what's making business headlines in Armenia this week. The U.S. ambassador to Armenia has hosted executives from the Pennsylvania-based nuclear giant Westinghouse in the latest sign Washington is seeking a major role in Yerevan's efforts to build a new atomic power plant. Ambassador Kvien met Westinghouse to discuss Armenia's nuclear energy sector, the U.S. Embassy said in a short press release this week. It provided no other details. Westinghouse did not comment. ＳivilNeթ broke the news last year that Armenia had formally requested negotiations with the United States on a deal that would allow Washington to transfer civil nuclear technology to Yerevan. A so-called 1-2-3 agreement would pave the way for the United States to build a new nuclear power plant in Armenia to replace the country's aging Soviet-era facility in the town of Metsamor, which meets some 30% of Armenia's total energy needs, is due to be decommissioned in 2036. It is operated by Rosatom, Russia's state nuclear corporation. Armenia's largest mine has taken over the domestic airline that runs flights between Yerevan and Kapan, the largest town in Armenia's strategically important southernmost Sunnik region. A subsidiary of the Zangezur copper molybdenum combine acquired a 100% stake in the carrier Nover last month for an undisclosed sum, the investigative outlet Hetk reported last week, citing public records. Nover is the only airline offering passenger flights from Yerevan to Kapan, the town nearest to the sprawling Zangezur mine. Neither Nover nor Zangezur commented on the news. One of the world's top molybdenum producers, the Zangezur mine is Armenia's biggest employer and taxpayer. The enterprise is majority owned by entities linked to Russian oligarch Roman Trotsenko, who is under sanctions by the United States and the European Union. The Armenian government owns a sizable minority stake. For more, you can take a look at our write-up of Hetk's original report, up now on our website at civilnet.am, or through the link in the video description below. Armenia has begun filling a newly built reservoir that is expected to improve agricultural capacity and sustainable water management, marking the first time the country has completed a major dam project since its independence from the Soviet Union more than 3 decades ago. 1.6 million cubic meters of water have been piped into the Vedi reservoir so far, Armenia's Territorial Development Fund confirmed in a press release earlier this month. It did not immediately provide a timeline for the filling to be completed. The project in Armenia's Ararat region has a total capacity of 29.3 million cubic meters, and, once operational, is expected to irrigate 3,220 hectares of agricultural land. Officials expect the reservoir to reduce water demand from nearby Lake Sevan by 18 million cubic meters and save some 19 million kilowatt-hours of electricity every year. The multi-million-dollar Vedi reservoir is majority financed by the French Development Agency, which granted the Armenian government a €75 million loan to complete the project. For more, you can take a look at our deep dive on the state of Armenia's water resources, found at a link in the video description below. And as always, please follow СivilNeթ for the latest news and independent reporting from our contributors on the ground here in Armenia.